Hello to all my crafting friends. This is Darlene with Scrappin', Stampin', and Inkin' by Dardee. And today I'm very happy to share with you a walkthrough of my Folio Mini Album that I created with Graphic 45 Sunkiss collection. I was inspired to make this folio after watching a tutorial by Tamara of Country Craft Creations, where she made her folio using Graphic 45 paper collection Imagine. I had an 8x8 paper pad of this Sunkissed, and I decided to use this for my folio. I used the entire 8x8 paper pad, 2 sheets of the 12x12 paper pad, and 2 sheets of the 12x12 patterns and solids, a few stickers, and all but one of the ephemera cards. My folio measures 9.5 by 10 and has a 1.5 inch spine. My front closure is a gatefold, where I chose to use one of the ephemera cards, one of the large ones, that I backed on chipboard and magnetized. I have magnets on both sides of the back of the ephemera card and both sides of the gatefold folio album. And as you can hear and see, it's very strong. Something that you will notice if you follow me or see any of my albums, I do always double and triple mat my pages. This is just something that I find that I like and I use. So the cardstock that I chose to cover my album with was denim blue artisan cardstock and the cream colored, and both of these were gotten from Country Craft Creations. Okay, let's get started with a walkthrough. The decorations that I have on the front of my album are buttons where I chose to cut off the backs and I painted them, and they are I ordered them from eBay, and I painted them, and there are seahorses, seashells, starfish, and different types of shells. The sand dollars that you see here, and the starfish and seahorse that I have on the sides were from Amazon. And I thought they went very well with this collection. The buttons, I found that I really enjoy using buttons in my albums. They're small enough, they're cute, and there's so many things that will go with the decor of your albums. Okay, so let's start with our walkthrough here. As I open this, you will find that the two sides more or less mirror each other than the paper design or color. Both sides have 3 of the small ephemera cards that I had matted with the cream colored cardstock. Photos may be placed here. You can either journal or place photos. Both sides are magnetized, and they more or less mirror each other than the color of the design papers on the backs here. I did use stickers that I backed on cardstock for over the closures. These 2 side flap pockets or pocket flaps are different sizes. One's larger than the other. The smaller ones I have on the inner side, and the larger ones are on the outside. I did on both of these place a cut apart that I cut and backed on cardstock, glued on the bottom, and have it as a stopper so it will hold photos and journaling cards in there. And like I said, I didn't make any photo mats. I used only the ephemera cards, and they were perfect for this. You can either journal or place the photos on them, or either they're large enough, they're 4x6, that you can place a smaller photo and journal and leave this side, or vice versa, you can put a photo on that side. They're very versatile, and the designs were fabulous. There's something that I used that was new in this album. I was fortunate enough to be able to get the Graphic 45 dies that we use on the Graphic 45 tags, and I love them. If you use Graphic 45 tags, the dies are a must. So you can place a photo on the back, journal, or put the photo on the front. I have 2 pockets on this flap. This was an ephemera card that I backed and placed and used as a pocket. And as you can see, this paper is absolutely gorgeous. The colors orange and blue are just, oh, I love it. On the back of the smaller flap, pocket flap, I just chose to put a small ephemera card to do some journaling. The front also has 2 pockets. This was a piece of the paper that I cut to make a smaller pocket. Again, 2 of the Graphic 45 tags and an ephemera card. A photo can be placed here, and you may choose to put that in there. So this folio will hold quite a few photos. And I did use Tamara's seam binding. I love the colors that she has to be able to match almost every color that we need. And as you can see on this side, I said that they pretty well mirror each other. I have, again, a cutout that I backed and glued on the bottom there, attached, and these ephemera cards. A photo may be placed there. And on the back, I have a pocket, again with one of those fabulous dies that I used on the tag. The ephemera card and journaling could go there. I just love these dies for the tags. They add so much to our mini albums. Again, on the outside of this flap, I have a pocket that I had cut one of the ephemera cards and matted it. I have 2 ephemera cards in here. As you can see, this was an ephemera card that I used as a pocket. A photo can be placed there. And again, I have 2 pockets on the front side of the smaller fold-out pocket here. And to me, these are just absolutely gorgeous. I did choose to put a backing on here. I wanted to see what that would look like, and I like it. Love those dies. I can't say enough about the dies. Thank you, Tamara, for getting those dies. These 2 flaps here are fold-out flaps. And as you can see, many photos can go here. And again, these are magnetized. I used quite a few magnets throughout the album here. And as you turn this over, I hope I'm keeping this in frame here. This side has a pocket. There's two, it's a pocket, but it has enough room for many photo mats or journaling cards. This down here, I made a little pocket out of a sticker and placed it on cardstock and stuck it on the bottom there to hold one of the ephemera cards. And like I had said, these more or less mirror each other. So even a photo can be placed on here somewhere so you don't cover up this cute little picture of a girl. Photos here. You can hear that that's magnetized. And on the back here, I used one of the stickers up here just as a decoration. This, I used a piece of the paper and made a pocket to hold another card. The middle section has a top flap and photos can be placed there. I would place a photo here and just leave that sun-kissed. On the back, I chose to mat and place a ephemera card and left the sides open, and again used two of those fabulous tags that I die cut the paper and put on there. You can just slide those in there. This, I have a pocket on the bottom and quite a few of the ephemera cards. The ephemera cards were stunning. They're, like I said, I had used all but one, and the only other one, and I can stick it in or make another photo book and put it on the back, as I will show you later, was this one. This paper I thought was absolutely gorgeous, and I left this plain so the photos can be placed here. This is the bottom pocket, and I did use stickers from the sticker sheet there. This was a very fun collection. I love when the collections have beautiful colors and the papers all go well together, and you truly enjoy creating. Take that paper and it all seems to come alive. And I tend to add extra things to my albums. It seems like once you get started, the paper's so pretty, you just don't know when to stop, and you just keep adding and adding. So this has to be closed carefully. This comes over here, then this side, or it will catch. And this closes like this, and this closure will go on top. Very strong. Now on the back of this album, I have done this for several years. I like putting a pocket on the back of my albums. It gives you an extra space for more photos, and it just seems like a waste to me not to do it, so I do it. I chose to make 3 little booklets to put in here. Each will hold 3 photos, so that's a total of 9 photos that we can put on the back, different sizes. And I just really like the way this looks. I hope you enjoyed the walkthrough of my Folio Mini Album. I truly enjoyed creating it. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them below, and I will get back in touch with you. I would appreciate if you would like to subscribe to my YouTube channel. It's Scrapping, Stamping, and Inking by Dorothy, and if you'd like to do so, I would appreciate that. And I want to thank you for allowing me to take the time to walk through my album. I hope you enjoyed it, and again, I want to thank you. Bye-bye.